I keep posting about how much I love Illidan's Storm Rage because he's like fucking awesome. Well, I mean, at least he's still alive. Hey gamers, I'm Pamela Horton.
And I'm Amelia Talon.
And we're the
Gamers Next Door.
And with Legion coming out in August, we are going to
take it on back to the Black Temple.
Oh yeah, retro gaming, so we're gonna do that right now. For those that don't know, Black Temple was the final raid for Burning Crusade, the expansion for World of Warcraft. It's a very significant raid for the new expansion. Why, Amelia?
Because spoilers, Illidan is in it.
I started playing World of Warcraft back when it was actually vanilla World of Warcraft, before any expansions existed. So I think I ran this raid once with what we like to call in the industry a pug.
A pug.
Pugs came in Wrath of the Lich King.
That's basically where I started. So I don't know anything about the Black Temple other than lore. So she has the experiences.
I will be the raid boss. She will be the lore boss.
I got stories.
Okay.
This is where all the Draenei used to go and pray and stuff. And then the orcs came and took over. And then Illidan was like, nuh-uh, I'm gonna take over Outland. And then, so he took it over with the help of the Broken, which is like the Draenei that used to be there. And then they're like, oh, Illidan is just as bad, so we gotta take it back. And that's why we're killing Illidan.
Or as I like to call it, Killidan. Like any good raid, you don't just walk up the front door. You gotta go in the side hole over here.
Oh.
So Amelia and I both decided to run Black Temple on our priests because what better way to take out the foulest demonic energies than with holy power. I actually know nothing about the new expansion. I want to like discover it as it's happening. Are they bringing back the Realm First achievements? Because if there's Realm First, that changes shit. I don't know if you guys know this, but I got Realm First Herbalist in Mists of Pandaria, and then I was like, oh yeah, I'm gonna get Realm First Herbalist when Warlords of Draenor comes out because I trained for this stuff. And then Warlords of Draenor came out and they're like, yeah, no Realm First achievements. We didn't like the competitive blah blah blah. Created a market thing, and then I was just like, my whole drive for playing the expansion the night of the midnight release is now gone. If it's back, that means I gotta start training. Go get those guys. Run, go.
Those guys?
Yeah,
get
them.
them. What's up?
So we got our first boss coming up here pretty soon. Can you one-shot this
Hi
guy,
there.
Amelia?
Shut up.
We're storming Illidan's Black Temple.
We're storming Mr. Storm Rage.
Amelia, we got fat loots. Look at that. Look at the stats on that. I'm gonna let Amelia lead the charge.
You know, one thing that I do remember when I was raiding back in Wrath and we raided like the older dungeons, this guy here, so scary. Like when I was first playing World of Warcraft, almost all the bosses were absolutely terrifying to me just because I was scared of everything. So now it's just like, whatever.
Now, ironically enough,
They're so big, they doesn't matter.
your job is to play scary games. Gotta do a ready check.
Not ready. I'm
Amelia!
not ready. I'm mentally preparing for this very difficult battle that is about to commence now.
What? Wait, you can't.
Leroy Jenkins!
No! Actually, we actually have to fight because he's got a lot of HP. So we're like,
Not for long.
woo!
You're welcome. So this guy Akama here, he conspired with Maeve, the warden, who's been tracking Illidan down. He decided to chain her up in his own dungeon.
Akama did?
No, Illidan did.
Oh.
But Akama and Maeve have been talking and chatting up a storm to get rid of the Storm Rage. So we gotta talk to him, and obviously Illidan found out the plot, so we gotta get the evil out of him. And that's what this first boss is.
So Akama is exercising himself right now?
Yep.
Oh no, the evil side is going towards the light side. Amelia!
Right?
Shit's happening! Oh, they're fighting!
Yeah, and then we gotta kill him. Kill him dead!
Oh, okay.
Oh, he's dead.
Oh, that was fun.
And he's like, yeah, just killed myself.
Broken of the Ashtung tribe, your leader speaks. Oh, this is where all the people come in and they go to being neutral instead of mean.
Because they're all supposed to be with Illidan, so obviously they change factions because Akama's working with us.
Gore Fiend's Vigil. Ah, look at the guy in the woof woof.
Kill him dead.
Okay, I did.
And the woof woof.
Oh.
There's a hole over here.
And we are in the Black Temple. So, in theory, we are in the black hole. We're on to the next boss, which is, I don't know.
Gorfiend, I'm assuming.
Gorfiend?
Because this is his vigil. Oh yeah, so this is the very first Death Knight.
Look at him. Look at him looking all cool. He kind of looks like he ate something sour. So why is he a Death Knight?
Gul'dan made him. I could be wrong. I don't know. So we're going to have to look that up before we put that in.
Siri, why is Terran Gorfiend a Death Knight?
She replies, I don't know, bitch, look it up.
Give me a moment.
According to WoW Wiki, in life, Terran Gorfiend was one of Gul'dan's acolytes. In death, he became the first of the necromantic tarots known as Death Knights, the warriors promised by Gul'dan to appease Orgrimmar Doomhammer and combat the human mage's powerful magic. So you were right. He was the first Death Knight created by Gul'dan. And you just started fighting him.
He started fighting me. He started
it. He started it.
I just wanted to stand in his crotch, and he had a problem with it. You know what? It's okay that we killed the first Death Knight because there's many, many more later
There's a
on.
lot of them.
On to the next boss.
I don't know what this next boss is. We're gonna find out.
I don't either. You go get him, Pamela.
Yeah, I'm gonna do it. All right, so we're getting ready to fight Gurtog Bloodboil. He has no real story. He just needs to be killed.
This is the guy that we gotta kill to get to them hoes. The pimp of the Black Temple.
It does make sense because his name is Bloodboil. You know, get that blood flowing to all the right places.
It's not supposed to boil unless you're like cooking hot dogs.
Does this encounter just start? Whoa!
So-
I remember this.
Yeah, this one was really freaky and it reminds me of Alien face hugger. So this is the only boss that in the Black Temple and in the game that doesn't really make sense to why it's here. It just is.
Oh no, he's going back in his hole.
It's because you gotta kill each face. You know, it's bad enough that people are two-faced, but this guy's three-faced.
It's like the internet all over again. Man, I remember this encounter was super freaking hard. So this second phase was like ridiculous because you needed to have someone tank all those ads and then you had to stay away from them because it was super bad if they got close to you. This was a really frustrating phase. You ready?
Pew!
Yeah.
Pew, pew.
Oh, they almost made a heart.
I know, I saw that.
He almost made a heart.
No.
And then he's like, I'm gonna poop out all my balls.
Oh, where are we going, Pamela? Where are you taking me?
Den of mortal delights.
You know what's stupid is that they're like hostile. Like why?
Because you're really hot and they're worried that you're gonna steal Illidan from them.
They should be afraid.
I mean, look at Amelia. Look at how hot she is. She's like,
Yeah. Is he trying to make Tyrande jealous?
well, Tyrande isn't his like girl. Like Tyrande was like, I don't like you. I like Malfurion Stormrage,
But
your
he
brother.
loved her. He was friend zoned, man.
Yeah, he was friend zoned, which is probably why there's a freaking Black Temple because Tyrande was like, no, I personally like guys who look a little bit more like, elk in night elf form.
Like antlers.
I like my man to be horny.
And then he tried to get, horns himself, but then it just wasn't the right kind of horns.
Yeah.
There's also like Sisters of Pleasure and Pain.
Whoa.
So they're getting real freaky up in here, man.
Oh my gosh. Do you think he has a number one lady?
Yeah,
A
this
lady that
boss,
he
Mother
drowns?
Shiraz. She's
Yeah.
so cool though.
But like Illidan is a small guy. Like Illidan's like our size, maybe a little bit bigger. And
No,
she's
he's
like,
definitely, Illidan's really big.
we'll see. Okay, let's do a size comparison. I'm gonna stand next to her. Look at how big she is.
You're like her shin.
And so if Illidan's getting with this lady,
Oh my god, you can fit your whole body inside up in her.
whoa, I wasn't gonna go there. So I'm just gonna hit her with my stick. Amelia looks like she's harvesting some wheat.
Harvesting something.
Why is Illidan in the Outlands?
Where's a good place to start his story because his story is really long. Illidan was working with the Burning Legion, even though Illidan was trying to one-up the Burning Legion by bringing Sargeras and all of his army into the world through the Well of Eternity, but then he kind of got caught up into actually doing it because he couldn't control some things, and so everyone blamed him for that chaos, and now the Well of Eternity doesn't exist, and Night Elves don't have immortality anymore. So thanks, Illidan.
Illidan was trying to be sort of like a double agent. He was like, I'm gonna pretend to help Sargeras, and then like ended up being overwhelmed by the power of the Burning Legion, and then kind of turned evil and emo.
He wanted to be in control of the soul.
The Dragon Soul.
Illidan didn't have the dragon soul in his possession. Like he wanted. Because what Illidan really wanted was power, so he kind of did some not so good things in order to get that, and he turned out to be a bad guy, and he's probably one of the most misunderstood characters in World of Warcraft, which is really sad. So he was banished by his brother, so he went to Outland and decided to rule here.
Oh, okay. Well, Akama is going to lead us to Illidan for the final encounter. I'm ready, Akama. You ready for this, Amelia?
We're ready!
I cannot do this alone. Aww.
The spirits!
Whoa.
They're using the Force Lightning. So do you remember doing this boss battle?
I do. I remember being dead almost the entire time. This is Illidan Stormrage!
Whose skull is that, do you think?
That's Gul'dan's skull! The skull is kind of like the source of some of Illidan's power, right? Mm-hmm. Gul'dan's memories survived within the fell magic of his skull, along with the runes he painted on the walls of the tomb in his last moments. So he's dying, and he takes time to paint the tomb that he is dying in. It's like, Illidan found the tomb using the memories from Gul'dan's skull, while Maeve Shadowsong discovered the runes.
How would he be able to find it with his memories if he didn't get the memories?
The whispers of the memories probably found Illidan because you know how Blizzard likes to fill plot holes by saying whispers. You know, how did Arthas find Frostmourne? Whispers. So the skull of Gul'dan is obviously not that big.
Well,
anyways,
I don't think Illidan should be that big.
I guess he's...
You're right in his crotch.
Yep.
So that's like your main man, your bae.
Illidan is my bae. We're ready.
So much talking, just do it.
Whoa.
He remains unconvinced.
You are not prepared. Yay.
Yes, I am.
And he came right at you. He came right at you.
He thought I wasn't prepared, but he's not prepared. Flame of Azeroth.
These are the flames that live within the blades. Maeve Shadowsong.
What's sad for her is that she'll have nothing to do after this. But you know what? In Legion, how awkward do you think it's gonna be between Gul'dan and Illidan? It's like, oh, you've just been hanging out with my skull all, Wilson and Tom Hanks style. Finish him off. Oh no! That's so sad.
Memento of Tyrande.
Aww.
Man. Did you take it?
I greeted.
You bitch! So obviously Illidan isn't really dead right here.
He looks dead, but is he really?
Dun dun dun! So that was the Black Temple in all of its entirety. Amelia, what did you learn from rerunning Black Temple?
That he has a little too many concubines.
You know, when a guy has his heart broken, sometimes he needs to go out there for that rebound and
He needs to feel wanted and powerful.
Thank you so much for watching. If you liked what you saw and you want to see more, leave a comment down below. Click like and subscribe, and follow me on Twitter at Pamela13.
And at Amelia Talon.
And until next time, game on.
Bye! I don't think that's how you're supposed to do it, Tilda.
This is how I was taught in 3rd grade, and I've won every arm wrestling match since then.
All right.